Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Worldlemur4 back at again with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at an Easter egg on Terminus. It's going to be super easy, super straightforward, and without wasting anyone else's time, let's hop straight into it. The first thing you guys are going to want to do is turn on 3 AMPs. That is the main objective, colored orange on your left screen. The first AMP is at the guard station. Turn it on, make sure it survives for 30 seconds, and then move on to the next one. The next one is in the living quarters. You're going to want to turn it on for 500 points and make sure it doesn't get fully damaged. And once that one is fully completed, you're going to want to move downstairs to the biolab. Once at the biolab, also turn it on. Make sure the zombies don't damage it for up to 30 seconds. And when you are done with that, you're going to dive into the water and resurface the incline lift that has Pack-a-Punch. Super important to make sure you bring that up. And the main objective will be completed. Now you're going to want to come to my location. To the docks, you're going to see this computer labeled X. You're going to want to interact with it by turning it on. Once you're done with that, you're going to want to go to the storage area. You're going to see this computer with Y. You want to interact with that one also. And you're going to want to come to communications. You're going to see this one label Z. You're going to want to interact with that one. Make sure you guys do it in that order also. That is very important. When you are done with that, you're going to want to go to the arsenal. Make sure you turn on dead wire for your weapon. That is important. And then incline the lift. While this is going up, you guys are going to want to turn towards this window. With your dead wire weapon, you're going to want to shoot at this box right here. It's going to transfer over here. You're going to want to shoot that box and then shoot this third box against the wall. When that is done, go back to the living quarters. You're going to see the box outside to shoot it, and then shoot this one in the rec yard, which will open up this door to the research office. Shoot this zombie to pick up this EMF phobe disc. You're going to want to pick that up. You're now going to want to follow my location. You are going to end up in the engineering area. You're going to want to pick up this battery right here. Once you pick that up, you're going to want to open up this door to your right. You're going to want to go to the C tower. You're going to now be able to unlock this little case right here. You're going to open it up and take the multi-phase resonator. And once you pick it up, tons of vermin are going to spawn behind you, so be careful of that. You're going to want to go to the research office and interact with this computer. And once you interact with it, you're going to put the multi-phase resonator in it. And then you're also going to have the XYZ coordinates also in it. Now, if you guys can do math, you guys can solve this little math equation right here, but we don't have time for that. You guys can go to Peck at the guard station, bribe him, and you'll get the code right here. Mine's 334720. So I'm going to go back to the research office and interact with it by putting in the numbers in the sequence order. Once you put in that code, the computer is going to try to look for where you're going to have to put the multi-phase resonator at. So you're going to have to wait out one round and then come back to it. And once you do, you're going to be able to interact with it and pick up the multi-phase resonator. And it's going to show you where to go. As you can see, you have to go to this little island right here. So all you're going to want to do is go to the docks. And it's going to be the same time every time. So you're going to want to instantly turn left and go to this island right over here. And it's going to be a blue orb you're going to interact with. So as you can see, this island right here, and I did pick up the multi-phase resonator. All you're going to want to do is interact with the orb, drop it basically, and a lockdown's basically going to happen. So all these zombies are going to keep continuously spawning. And when you see a zombie get shot by that blue lightning, or you want to pick it up, make sure you don't go in the water like I did right here. That was stupid, and I dropped the orb, and you have to wait again. And you have to keep shooting zombies, so after a while, shoot some more zombies, get the orb again, and place it in there. You're going to have to do this 2 times total, so I have to wait one more time. It shot another zombie for me, so I shoot it, and I pick up the orb and bring it to the multi-phase resonator. Now by doing it 2 times, I've completed it, and the orb is going to move over to Crab Island. It's going to be a green orb this time. Once you put your multi-phase resonator down and interact with the orb, you're going to have to wait for that orb to shoot a zombie. It's going to have a green mist this time. And once you take out the zombie, pick up the green orb, you're going to want to transfer it to the green orb. A lot of orbs in this sentence. But once you're done, you're going to have to wait for the second zombie, pick up the orb, and then bring it over. Now you guys are pretty fast in this, so don't doubt your skill. Just pick it up. You guys can outrun the zombie. Now you're gonna want to move to the third island, and it's gonna be Temple Island. Drop your resonator and make sure you guys pick it up after each orb is done. Wait for the orb to shoot out to hit a zombie, and then pick up that orb and then bring it back. And I'm almost certain it's how many zombies you kill, so as long as you guys keep killing zombies, the orb will shoot out eventually. Once you pick it up, this time it's going to be an AMP mutation. It's going to be a little different after 3 times. And now you have everything to build the wonder weapon. So all you're going to want to do is go back to the research office and build your wonder weapon. You're going to want to pick it up and make sure you guys pack-a-punch it real quick. That is very important. Now with your pack-a-punched weapon, all you guys are going to have to do is go to 1 to 3 doors As you guys can see, I'm in the living quarters right now, and there's a card under here, under the tentacle spawn. That is very important. That's where you're going to want to shoot at. But there's up to 2 other spawns, so I'm going to show you. This is in the biolab right over here. This is also a tentacle spawn, and usually there would be a red card right underneath it if this was the right one you guys wanted to use for the Easter egg, but it's not for me. And the other one is also in the biolab right over here on the other side. And sometimes there could be a red card, so you guys want to check it, but for me it's in the living quarters. So with your Pack-a-Punch Wonder Weapon, as you guys can see right here, this is the card. You're going to want to turn on the machine and start shooting the machine until it drops a hard drive. So make sure you guys just keep shooting it until it drops it. It should drop it after about like 5-10 seconds of shooting it, but when you notice it does drop, all you're going to want to do is pick it up. Then you're going to want to go to the guard station. This little hatch is going to open up. You're going to place your hard drive in it. Peck's going to come over and take a look. After Peck took a look, all you're going to want to do is come to the interrogation room, and there's going to be a clock right over here, and you're going to want to look for the time, and you're going to want to look for the hour hand. As you guys can see, it says 8:20, so we're going with 8. That is our first number. Now we're going to get our second number, and it is at the mess hall. All you're going to want to do is come look at this board right here, and there's going to be a little card, and it's the 7 of spades. So the 7 is the important part, so our code so far is 87. Then you're going to need to get your third number in the engineering room, and right here, as you guys can see, is safety first, number 1, last injury 1. So it's 871 is our code. You're going to want to come down to the biolab, interact with this. My man's hurting, and he's going to ask you to release him. You are going to release him, put in the code. 871 is for me. Whatever your code is, put it in, and then you guys are going to want to interact on the left hand side with this little turn valve. I'm solo, but if you guys are a squad or 2, you guys are going to have to interact with it at the same time. After that, a lockdown is going to occur. My man's going to come out swinging. You guys are going to just have to take him out real quick, and when you guys do finish taking him out, he's going to have his own little dialogue, and you're going to put him at his mercy. Does not matter, because when he dies, all you're going to want to do is go out to the water and search for an orange key card. You're going to need that orange key card. So I'm diving and I'm looking, and it could be anywhere in the water, so make sure you guys just look around. And as you guys can see, it's right in front of me. Here it is. I come pick it up, and you're going to need that key card. You're going to want to go to the docks, get your boat, and go to the shipwreck. Once you're here, all these little flies are going to spawn in. You guys are going to just want to take them out, these parasite having ass flies. And once you're done with that, you're going to want to come in here, and you're going to see 2 little rods. You're going to want to pick them up, and a lockdown is going to occur. This is only going to happen once. All you guys have to do is survive for as many zombies they send at you. Once you guys do survive, you're going to want to pick up your max ammo, get back on your boat, and look for 3 locations. The first location could be at Crab Island on the left hand side over here, and this is where you'd have to put one of the parts in. The next location could be at the sea tower. This will be another location that you guys would probably have to put in right over here. And then the third location is in the sea caves. You're going to want to just stick to the right of the caves, and while you're moving down, you're going to see the third spot right here. These are the 3 locations that you guys are going to need to know, because you're going to have to fill out 2 out of 3 of them at least. And for me, it was Crab Island. I had to come over here after a horde of zombies spawn. Usually you're going to have to kill them all first, and then you could put in your part, come back in, get my second, and I come over here to the docks, and I had to fill it in too, but there was a horde waiting for me, so make sure you guys are ready. There will be a horde waiting for you every time you have to drop off a node. And once you are done with that, you're going to want to go to the guard station, interact with Peck, this little thing over here. He's going to drop you guys the hacking package. This is going to be important. You guys are going to want to pick this up before you get to the next step. Once you guys get that, all you're going to want to do is move back to the docks, call in a boat, and follow my location exactly. You're going to immediately turn left, and there's going to be a little boo over here. You're going to want to go over to it and start hacking it. Now be careful, parasites usually spawn near it, so you guys are going to want to take care of them accordingly. And you guys can hack in water, so that is also good to know. But once you are done, you're going to see a timer start for 2 minutes. You guys are going to have to be on a little hurry with this one. Come over here to the shipwreck if you guys keep driving straight as I did. You guys want to come over here, hack this boo over here too, and then move to the right hand side. And this next boon is going to spawn near Temple Island. It's going to be on the right hand side of it. As you guys can see, drive up to it, and I start hacking it immediately. Now when you guys are done hacking that, you're going to want to immediately get in your boat and start driving on the right side of this coast. You're going to see a little opening. You're going to want to make sure you guys take that to get to the biolab, because the world will self-destruct in 5 minutes. So make sure you follow my location, get in here. I like to start from the top and then move to the bottom. So we're moving to the top, middle, front, above, melee, machado in the biolab. you're going to see this reactor come out. You're going to want to start interacting with it. That will cause it to defuse the bomb. You're going to need to do this 3 times. So this is the first one. Once you're done, you're going to turn around and see a whole bunch of zombies, clear them. You're going to want to move to the second location. As you guys can see, I have a boat here protecting me just in case. Interact with this resonator and defuse it. And once you guys finish off the second defuse, you guys are going to want to move on to the third one, third and final. It's going to be bottom side of biotech, just across from where the other one was. And you're going to want to defuse this one also. Once you guys do defuse it, the lockdown will end. All the zombies will die, and the boss room door will open. It's going to be right here, also on the bottom floor, right next to the perk melee machado. This open door will start the boss, so you guys are going to make sure you have everything ready. You're going to want to have all your gobble gum ready. You're going to want to have all your weapons max packed. That's very important. You're also going to want to go to the arsenal, make sure it's legendary. It's at least legendary type, and grab any of those extra perks. I like brain rot, that helps. But once you are ready, you're going to want to go to the door and enter. If you are in a party, you're going to need everyone to enter at the same time. And when you get here, you're going to see this big tentacle monster. I like just shooting shots into him. As you guys can see, there's the red spot right next to his base form. You can keep shooting at it. It gives critical damage, but I just like to shoot him as much as I can, bring in a rocket launcher or, you know, these dual wield weapons. They do magic. Or the ray gun. They're both very good. All good. Anyway, you're going to want to keep shooting into him, running around the map non-stop. Once you see you've done enough damage to him, he is going to disappear for a second. That is perfect. You're going to want to wait out the 2-minute timer, and there's going to be a max ammo. You can pick it up and then keep laying shots into him. But this time his mouth's going to be the target, as you guys can see in this little form here. Want to keep shooting at his open mouth. Then he'll become immune, and now you're going to have to shoot at his tentacle arms after a while. Make sure you shoot both of their sides. As you guys can see here, I'm shooting his right hand side, and then I move to his left because his right's destroyed. And once the left is destroyed also, you're just gonna have to go back to shooting his base form body. Just getting any type of shots on him, period, is good. I like bringing the mutant injection. This deals a ton of damage to him. As you guys can see, I'm laying in 67,000 damage into this guy. So just keep laying those into him, and then after a while, he will disappear for about another 2 minutes. Nothing wrong with that. All you're gonna have to do is survive the horde, and when he does come back, this is gonna be his most difficult form, because now he could actually push you off the sides. As you guys can see, he's in like a blue state, pushed me off. Make sure you guys get back to the ladder as quick as possible before the zombies horde it. Then you gotta move around and just lay into him. I got lucky here, just had quick revive to survive. And be careful of his front, because he'll try to drag you in, so just lay in all the shots as you possibly can. As you can see, he grabbed me here, but I just kept laying in the shots. Make sure you keep shooting him, and he is done for. I like bringing in these dualies. They are so good. And that is the end of the Easter egg. Now the game will give you a choice if you want to stay or exit. I like staying, and if you do like to stay, the game will give you Perkaholic, so that's good. Gives you all the perks, gives you the ray gun, gives you everything you basically need at endgame. But if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe, turn on notifications. It has been your boy Worldlimer 4, and I'm out. Peace.